Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys doing? Alhamdulillah. Right now, it's already 5:11 p.m. My name is Shahmin Zalani, and welcome to all of the listeners of IIUM FM. My name is Shahmin Zalani again, and I will be your announcer, and I will be accompanying your evening for 1 hour from 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. Inshallah. So. Right now it's 5:11 p.m. It's 3 April 2026. It's the end of the weekend. So how's your weekend? I hope all of the day from this weekend is all fine for all of you guys. Okay. So actually I want to share with you. I already have a Right now, IIUMFM have a new program called Young Scholars, and I will be the announcers for this program. And this program, I want to talk about it a little bit about what is Young Scholars program is all about. So, Young Scholars program is actually a program that discussing everything about postgraduate journey. So, if you are a student who are right now pursuing masters or PhD, this is the program for you. So everything about masters and everything about programs, and we also gonna cover about what is what is happening in the academic world, right? So for example, the emerging of AI right now is not only the emerging. Right now, AI is already subtle in our life right now. So we're gonna talk about that, and after that, we're also gonna talk about your relationship with your supervisors. All right. So there's a lot of interesting topics that we're gonna discuss with all of you, and I will be sharing to you because this program will be on air every Friday, right? Weekend every Friday, from 5 to 6 p.m. every Friday. So don't forget to listen to our new program called Young Scholars, and inshallah I will be delivering all of the information to you as good as possible. Inshallah, I will be doing my best to share the best things that are happening on the academic world around the world. All right. So we're gonna talk a little bit about episode number 1 for Young Scholars. Before this, Young Scholars, discuss about we talk about what is the feeling of doing masters or PhD. So I'm interviewing one of the student in IIUM. They are is the name of the student is Brother Haikal Al-Ghifari. So he's actually a PhD student in communication. So we interview him. What is the feeling of doing student as a student of a PhD. So they also talk about building. So in that episode, we talk about building your backgrounds, right? So you doing a master's or PhD, you have to be stand out, right? It's not because in this particular area, right? If you are a master or PhD, you have to build your profile. You have to make known. You have to show yourself to outside, because if you want to do some research, you have to do some connection, right? You have to go to some of the way to do networking is you have to go to conference, or you have to go to workshop, and also other programs that particular in your area. Okay, so there's a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of things that we are discussing with Brother Haikal, so it's quite interesting. So I hope if one of you guys do not listen to the episode last week, please do look at it again at our YouTube channel, right? So the episode is there. So don't go anywhere, because after this we're gonna discuss about I will dissect some of the interesting research that been shared in Google Scholars. Right, we're gonna talk about some of the topic. We're gonna talk about papers that related about ChatGPT. So what the paper is what the paper is all about. So don't go anywhere. After this, we're gonna discuss about this paper. Right. Don't forget to follow all our social media platform. Right. We have IG. We also have TikTok, YouTube, and also Facebook. Right now, we are live streaming in YouTube. Don't forget to follow all of our social media account iium.fm. Okay. So see you after this. Don't go anywhere. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to program Young Scholars. Here with me, Syahmi Zalani, and I will be accompanying you for 1 hour from 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. this evening, inshallah. Okay, so before this, we already discussed about the first episode of Young Scholars, and right now it's quite interesting because I will dissect one of the journals that I've found in Google Scholars, which which the paper is discussing about ChatGPT. So the title of this paper is called ChatGPT, the cognitive effect on learning and memory. Okay, so this paper is the author. They have three authors by Long Bai, Zhang Fei Liu, and Jia Chan Su. So this paper is produced on 2023. All right, so it's quite recent papers, and let me share you the abstract of this paper. So basically, this paper is so the abstract of this paper is I will read it to you. As the integration of artificial intelligence (AI) into our daily life and educational environment become increasingly prevalent, it is necessary to understand the way in which this technology impact cognitive functions. So basically, this how the ChatGPT is effect on our cognitive functions. AI models such as ChatGPT holds immense promise for advancing the field of education, making it the easier than ever for educators to support personalized learning and for students to access information. However, there are risks associated with increased AI engagement. Individuals may become over-reliant on AI. So this is the problem, resulting in a reduced capacity for critical thinking or a decline in memory retention. This article provides a comprehensive survey of this potential impact, emphasizing the need for judicious utilization of AI and advocating for an integration approach that supplement rather than supplant human cognitive function. The paper concludes by encouraging further. So we're gonna go for the result part. The paper conclude by encouraging further research into the long-term cognitive effect interacting with advanced AI models such as ChatGPT. So basically, this papers. This paper is gonna talk about the effect using LLM such as ChatGPT towards our cognitive performance, right? Because before AI is exists in our world, right? So we are really reliant on our cognitive as a whole, right? But right now, after the emerging of LLM such as ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, there's a lot of product right now. Okay, there's a lot of LLM, large language models. So we are intent to relying fully on ChatGPT without using our brain, as simple as that. So it's quite problematic. So this paper basically asking how does using ChatGPT affect how people learning and remember things. Okay, so it's quite problematic if we look at the other perspective, when we see that we are wholly relying on ChatGPT. So at the same time is decreasing our performance of our decreasing our cognitive performance. So basically, before this maybe we are really into critical thinkings, but right now we don't have the capability of depth critical thinking. Okay, so maybe some of you, the listeners, or right now, maybe you can share in the comment section whether you have this kind of experience, right? Before this you are really into thinking, but right now after you are relying on LLM such as ChatGPT, it's not the same anymore. So maybe you can share what is your experience about this kind of challenges, right? So we are not denying that ChatGPT is a powerful for education, but this is the thing: it also can harm our thinking and memory. and because we are not use it very much, because memory is like a muscle, right? So if we always exercise our mind, if we always exercise our muscles, right, our muscles become more strong. So it's the same goes to our brain, right, our memory. So brain is also a muscle. If we always exercising by using critical thinking, by always thinking, problem solving, so it makes our brain stronger, it makes our memory stronger. So that is the most important things, right? So we're gonna talk about more. We're gonna talk more about this paper right after this. Don't go anywhere. Listen to IIUM your campus radio. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to IIUM your campus radio. So my name is Syahmi Zalani, and right now you are listening to Young Scholars, where we're discussing everything about postgraduate students, masters or PhD. If you are a master student or PhD student, this is the right place for you to listen everything about postgraduate program. My name is Syahmi Zalani. Right now we are discussing about one of the papers, right? One of the papers, the title is ChatGPT, the Cognitive Effects on Learning and Memory by Longbai et al. So this paper is produced in 2000. The paper is produced in 2023, right? So basically, this paper is talk about how we want to examine ChatGPT influence in learning and memory, including the both benefits and also the risks. So the background of this paper is basically how we want to rise and nature of ChatGPT. So the paper explain how ChatGPT works and why it is powerful. So because ChatGPT is part of GPT models, right? It's a AI language models (LLM), and it generates human-like. So this is basically talk about what is ChatGPT actually. So ChatGPT is generate human-like response based on pattern in data. So it can be used for education, writing, coding, and communication. But the authors highlight several key concerns. So basically, the authors mention that ChatGPT is like a black box, right? So because we don't fully understand how it thinks, and it also can produce incorrect or biased information, and it also lacks real understanding. It predicts words, not truth. So basically, when we try to prompt, right? So they produce some words, they produce some points, but whether it's correct or not, is really doubtful, right? So it has a lot of hallucination in LLM. So, it's easier way we can say that ChatGPT is smart, but it has a limitation and also has a risk, right? And the function of ChatGPT in learning, we also know that ChatGPT can explain complex topics, summarize content, help with research, teach language, generate ideas and feedback, and it also can make a powerful learning assistant, right? Support memory recall, improve skill, and assist in studying. So we as a students, right, especially for masters and PhD, we try, for example, that you use ChatGPT for literature review, right? It will dig up all of the literature review from past years. But that's the things. They can perform the task. They can show us the data, but is in our hand if we want to decide whether the information is true or not. So it's quite tricky because we don't know. We need to really go in depth of the sources so that we can know whether the sources is true or false. All right. Um, Other than that, maybe we can see that the application of ChatGPT in education. So this point has been discussed in the paper by the author. So the paper explores future use of ChatGPT, right? So ChatGPT, personalized tutoring, interdisciplinary learning, language learning, research assistant, development of metacognition, thinking about thinking. It can reshape how knowledge is learned and applied. So the future research direction. So in this paper, we can say that the author says more research is needed, because it's have a big gap right now, right? Because ChatGPT, although it's not really recent, it's not more than 10 years right now. So there's a lot of research that maybe we can do, maybe you can do in your thesis or PhD, in your thesis in masters, also PhD, to talk about ChatGPT, because although they have a wide usage of users, right? But we don't really understand fully how ChatGPT works. So how he's thinking, how they dig up the sources, how they get the information, so how they talk to us. So there's a lot of gap. There's a lot more research need to be done to know more about ChatGPT. Okay, maybe after this I will talk about the final findings of this research by Long Bai, Jiang Fei Liu, and Jia Chan Su. So basically, this paper is produced from Shanghai University. It's quite recent, 2023. So the title of the paper is ChatGPT: The Cognitive Effect on Learning and Memory. So maybe after this we're gonna discuss about the finding of this paper. Don't go anywhere. Just listen to IIUM your campus radio. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to our program Young Scholars with me, Shahmi Zalani. Inshallah, it's already 5:40 p.m. We have another more couple of minutes before we end our program. But before that, before we end our program, we have another big things that we need to discuss in our program. So before this, we already discussed about one papers that been made by students from Shanghai University. We have the author is Long Bai et al. So the title of the program is ChatGPT: The Cognitive Effect on Learning and Memory. So basically, this paper is produced in 2023. So basically, it's quite recent, this paper. So there's a couple things that maybe we can share with you in this paper, right? So basically, the author is already shared in the paper the evolution of ChatGPT, right? So right now, is GPT 5, ChatGPT 5.0. So, but in this paper is because is maybe it's a couple of years back, so it's only discussed until GPT 4 models. So basically, maybe we can go through the evolution of ChatGPT. So basically, ChatGPT have 5 models right now. So the first models of ChatGPT is created in 2020. It's 2018. So basically, have a data set of 117 million parameters, and is performed tasks without labeled data. So after that, we go to ChatGPT models 2. It creates 1 year after, in 2019, and has data increasing to 1.5 billion parameters, from 117 millions until to 1.5 billion parameters, and trained on a more diverse set of data than ChatGPT 1. So after that, we go to ChatGPT model number 3, create in 2020, have a data set of 175 million parameters, and it have a capability to solve simple arithmetic problems. Okay, alright. So ChatGPT 3 has a capability to solve things. And then after that, we go to ChatGPT 3.5. So it create in 2022. So in these models, it's already more complex, right? Because they can have a capability to create letters, song lyrics, research papers, recipe, therapy session, poems, essays, outline, and software coded. So basically, they have a capability, they have the function, and also they have the capability to make arts, right? It's more critical, it's more complex right now, right? And then the latest one, and then after that, we go to ChatGPT 4. It's created in 2023. So it's a multimodal AI, which means you can interact with it in speech as well as textual interactions. So in ChatGPT 4, you can generate image, you can generate song, audio. So there's a lot of media that ChatGPT 4 can create or can process with. And then the latest one is ChatGPT 5. Let me see whether am I correct or not. So ChatGPT 5 is it's basically a ChatGPT. Yeah, it's ChatGPT 5 model 5. So it's quite advanced, right? So it can master the advanced task and topic, and it also can tackle big project with unlimited core chart, create high quality image and at any scale, keep full context with maximum memory, run research and plan tasks with agents, scale your project and automate workflows, expand your limits with Sora video creation, right? You can make a video, very high quality video. Deploy code faster with codecs. You can do coding. You just ask AI to use code to make coding, and get early access to experimental features. So basically, it's more advanced year by year. All right. So we're gonna discuss about what are the findings right? We're going to discuss what are the findings from this paper. Okay, so this paper is actually mentioned. Wait. Okay. Okay, this is some of the point that I made based on this paper. So the paper finding is to make sure that ChatGPT improve learning in positive finding. So the paper find that ChatGPT can enhance personalized learning. It also can provide instant support anytime. It also can improve engagement and understanding, help with memory through repetition and explanation. So the first finding is ChatGPT can significantly enhance learning efficiency. Okay, so that is the first objective of this paper. And then the finding is it can significantly enhance learning. It can help towards learning more effectively using ChatGPT. And then the other finding is ChatGPT also can harm thinking and memory. This is quite crucial points. The paper strongly highlight risks because this paper is discussing about the benefit and also the risk. So in the risk part, in this finding says that ChatGPT can harm thinking and memory. Okay, so the person or the students who are really relying on ChatGPT may become too dependent, over reliance. Critical thinking skills may decline. Memory retention may weaken. Learning may become shallow. So the ability to think for ourselves is declining. So it's really worrying if you are over reliant or over dependent to ChatGPT. Okay, so the point is overuse of ChatGPT can negatively affect cognitive development. Okay, so other finding is the impact depends on how it is used. So this is the key insight, right? Because ChatGPT is neither good or bad, right? It's for me, I look at ChatGPT as a tool. So if you use properly, you can improve learning. But if you use passively, it can harm thinking. So the third finding says that the effect of ChatGPT are conditional on usage, right? It based on your usage, because ChatGPT is just a tool, right? It cannot dictate what you want to do. It not gonna influence you. So it's on our hand 100%. If you use it for good ways, you have a good income. You can get the benefit from ChatGPT, and also otherwise, right? If you use it in a bad way, it may harm you, right? And then this is the point that I shared earlier, because it should be a support tool, not a replacement. This is the really important things. So ChatGPT should assist learning. It's not replace human thinking, teachers, or efforts. So this is the most important things, because when we use ChatGPT or maybe other kind of LLM, we have to be in mind. We have to bear in mind ChatGPT is not going to replace us. Make sure that you have a mindset. Make sure you have refreshing your niyat, how you want to use ChatGPT. So that is the most important things, right? Inama amalul biniyat, right? If you are insist in your niyat to do a positive thing, you can get the benefit from it. And then the final findings of this paper is the paper find that ChatGPT enhance learning through personalization and accessibility, but over reliance can weaken critical thinking and memory. Therefore, it must be used as a supportive tool rather than a replacement for human cognition. So there you go. This is the paper from a student from Shanghai University by Longbai. The author is Longbai et al. And the paper of the The paper is ChatGPT, the cognitive effect on learning and memory. So this is quite interesting papers because maybe we don't really realize, right, the importance of ChatGPT and also the risk of ChatGPT. So please do be mindful how you want to use AI. Right, it's not only LLM, other AI models as well. So it's really important for us to make sure what is our niat, to make sure that we use it, we use the AI properly. So this is quite an interesting papers. So maybe after this, maybe we can discuss one more paper. Maybe if we're gonna make it until 6, inshallah, and I will discuss it to you. And don't go anywhere. After this, we're gonna take a break first, and we will see you after this. Just listen to IUMFM. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't forget to follow all of our social media platform. We have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and also Facebook. Right? So all you can share iium.fm, your campus radio. Please do also share all of our social media so that we can give you really interesting information to you. Okay, please don't go anywhere. This is Syahmi Zalani. Listen to IIUM FM, your campus radio. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syahmi Zalani. Right now you are listening to IIUM FM, your campus radio. So alhamdulillah, it's already 5:53 p.m. and it's in the end of our program, Young Scholars. Thank you very much to all of the listeners because for listening to our program, for accompanying me for 1 hour. I hope that all of the information, all of the sharing that I shared to you can give benefit to all of our listeners, inshallah. So this is the end of our live. Thank you very much to you guys for tuning in IIUM FM. So coming up next, we're gonna talk about so for the next episode, right? Next episode, which is next week, we're gonna have a really special guest. With Prof. Rosalinda, the director of Center of AI in IIUM. We're gonna talk about the AI in research. All right. So please do follow us. Don't forget to tune in our program, Young Scholars. If you are a master student or PhD program or PhD students. Even if you are undergraduate programs. So I hope if maybe this program can benefit you and can give you insight on what it really look like to be a postgraduate student. So next episode, inshallah, we're gonna talk about AI in research. We're gonna talk about what are the tools that maybe we can help in our research, and also the ethical sense, the ethicals, and also the right usage of AI tools in our research. So it's really important. So don't forget to follow us in our social media platform. We have Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and follow all of our social media platform iium.fm. It's me, Shah Mizalani. Thank you very much. I apologize on our shortcoming. Inshallah, we're gonna improve everything in our program. I'm gonna improve myself, and I'm sure I'm not really used to it to do this, but Alhamdulillah, thank you to the management of IUMFM who give opportunity to me to do this program, because I hope that I can give the benefit to all of our listeners in IUMFM. So thank you very much to all of our listeners. Don't forget to tune in to IUMFM, your campus radio. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.